Hey, what's up YouTube? You're tuned into Pharaoh's Vessel once again, here on the home of all homemade videos. Today I'm going to bring you a deck profile of spells and traps and how they work, what to look for with different ones, etc, etc. It'll only take a couple of minutes, so without any further ado, I'm going to jump straight into the video. Oh, excuse me. So this is spells and traps. So yeah, spells and traps. Basically, they are spells and traps. You notice the colours. One's like a turquoisey green. The other is a purple. Sorry, like a dark shade of pink. Sorry. Basically, spells and traps come in many different forms. You can always tell normally by where the attribute is on a monster card. It now says spell or trap, and obviously it says spell card, trap card. Excuse me. Just to state the obvious a bit, you've got the cards' names. Like the trap card is Raigeki Break, and the spell card's Pot of Benevolence. Obviously, if it's first edition, states there. Obviously, as with monster cards, you got the two codes there which state the series that they came out of. And then at the bottom, you've got the card's 8-digit code. Although I'm not quite sure why they decided to put first edition at the bottom there and then first edition like there. Not quite sure why they did that, but either way. Right, so spell cards come in many different forms, guys. You have these ones which are normal. As you can see, they don't actually contain any sort of special symbol next to where it says spell card and trap card. Then you have these ones which have the infinity symbol, or depending on how you want to look at it, some people say the Ouroboros symbol, which is like a figure 8 turned sideways. Basically, these ones are continuous. Once they're activated, they remain on the field until obviously destroyed, removed, or whatever. Next up we have, if I move these ones out of the way, this one looks a bit like a plus symbol. That is an equip card. Basically what that card does is it can equip to a monster, and as that one's text actually states, the equipped monster gains 500 attack. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, inflict 500 points of damage to the opponent. So basically you equip that one to a monster, boost its attack by 500, and then when the monster's destroyed, obviously the equipped card's destroyed, or if the equipped card's destroyed on its own, your opponent would then take 500 damage. The next one we have is this one. I'm going to use the MST for it. It's got like a lightning bolt symbol. Basically, this is a quick play card. Quick play cards are clever because they can be used from your hand during any phase of your turn, and you can also set them and use them like trap cards if you wish. But they have the ability of being used at any phase in your turn from your hand. So, pretty cool. And then the last type of spell card that we have is this one. It's similar to the plus symbol, but it's not quite the same. As you can see, if I put that one next to it, it looks more like a compass, guys, because obviously it's a field card. So they decided to put it as like a compass sort of looking symbol. Basically, anything with that symbol is a field card. It doesn't go into your field or trap zones. It goes into its field zone when activated, which had, obviously on the game mat has its own section. I'll get to the game mat eventually in a separate video, guys, because obviously there's so much to explain on the game mat. Yep, as you can see, the field card, this one boosts all water monsters on the field by 200 attack and defense. Reduce the level of all water monsters in both players' hands by 1. So obviously, whereas with monsters you've got their level anything from 1 to however many there is, you just bring it down 1. So if it's a 5, it's now become a 4. If it's a 7, it becomes a 6. You get the idea of that. There can only be 1 field card on the field at any particular time. So if your opponent activates one after you've activated one, yours is destroyed and goes to the graveyard, etc, etc. And the last type of card I want to run through is back onto traps. It's an arrow which points to the left from the top, drops to the left in like a sort of sweeping motion. This is a counter card. Basically, obviously, as we already know, well, actually no, I haven't explained that bit yet, but just so I can quickly explain it now, trap cards have to be face down on the field for 1 turn before they can be used. So this would have to be on the field for 1 turn before it's used. Basically, all you got to do is you discard 1 card from your hand to negate the activation of a spell card and destroy it. But all spell and trap cards, obviously, like I said, traps have to be on the field, spells can be played from your hand, which is nice. Quick play can be played at any point during your turn, etc, etc. So that's a brief look into spell and trap cards, guys. As you can see, there's a few different types. You've got the normals, you've got continuous, you've got equip, quick play, field and counter. They are designed to help you in a duel. Most of the ones in the Dark Magician deck, as you can see, I've taken these ones out of my Legendary Fisherman deck. But the ones in my Dark Magician deck help it by boosting its attack and bringing this out and saving its bacon from being destroyed. And as you can see with the Legendary Fisherman cards, they basically they help to boost water type monsters. So yeah, this has been a short, brief introduction into spells and traps, guys. Like I said before, keep looking forward now, because the next deck profile video that goes up will contain a question. You need to send me the answer. Well, you need to comment below on that video the answer to the question, and all correct answers will be thrown into a hat in probably 3, maybe 4 weeks' time. I'll pick a winner at random, and basically all I need you to do then is DM me your address, and I'll send off the little tokens of gifts and stuff that I've got for you. So yeah, basically, once again, this has been a brief introduction to spells and traps. Go down below, click like and subscribe, guys, for more videos, and I'll catch you soon.